bogs down my Wi-Fi. It is that bad.
His Wi-Fi bogs down your Wi-Fi? What the heck?
No, his laptop
Oh, his
does.
laptop. Well, it's him connecting to your Wi-Fi is what it does. It's anytime you connect something, like you only have so much bandwidth on the Wi-Fi, then you connect so much to it, and it starts
But
slowing
yeah,
down.
he could use
What
his
the hell
phone, and I
is
can
it
still,
doing?
and I
Oh,
can
that's
still stream Disney Plus
right.
just fine.
I'm making this
But if
massive
he breaks out that laptop, nope,
structure.
forget that nonsense. You go into YouTube.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. So how's your week been, Cody?
Yeah, it's about the same. So the new Batman movie, I'm not 100% sold on it, but I'm kind of curious about the story route, especially since well, this is the way Robert wants to take this new Batman.
Oh, the Robert
Instead of it-
Pattinson one?
Yeah, instead of it being like the normal Batman, this one here this Bruce Wayne is actually deranged. Like he's like a serial killer.
Okay, I'm not really on board with this then. Honestly.
It's honestly
I'm
because
not sold on this.
well, the reason is because all the other Batman interpretations have always been something unique. Like Christian Bale's Batman, he was the Dark Knight. He wasn't the world's greatest detective. He was just the Dark Knight. And then what was Michael Keaton? He was the action goofy guy. And then Adam West was just Adam West.
Michael Keaton wasn't goofy. Adam West was goofy. That was like a product of the 70s right there.
Adam West was perfect for kids.
What's it? It was like a kids-friendly show.
Adam West was more meant for the kids.
Like if you took Batman and made him kid-friendly, although to be fair,
he did make him an iconic.
The early 70s, or the early comics basically of Batman, he wasn't nearly as dark as he is now.
Exactly. So that's why I said Adam West will always be the kid-friendly one.
So like that. Well, the Adam West. That's how, like when they took that like Batman he played. That's where they took it from. Like the early comics. But as comics went on, things got dark, especially like the 90s. Like 80s into 90s, comics got like
that's
really
when it started
dark.
Getting towards like, what we get.
Oh
now.
my god! They like. So, speaking of which, I posted I don't think I posted in my Discord. I posted like other Discords. Like I have this Wolverine comic from the 90s. And there's like a panel in the comic with like Cyclops talking to Jean Grey. And it's like taken out of context. It's like really bad. It is really bad. It's funny.
I know. Yeah.
It's funny. Because
is it that funny?
So
as you know me, I laugh at anything.
So like they're in like the X-Jet and like
the Blackbird.
Yeah. And they're in the Blackbird and like Scott's about to crash. Like they're about to crash. And like just the phrasing that they have him say when in that whole thing is really bad. I mean, like it could be so taken the wrong way.
Please, send me a screenshot. I get to read it.
Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Basically, like Cyclops, Scott Summers, he says to Jean Grey, he's like, "Hold on, Jean, I'm going down hard," and he's like, "Wait, what?" Like I get it because the jet's been crashing, but I'm like, I mean, she's in the plane with you, Scott. You could have said we're going down hard, as in like we're gonna crash. I get that would be less out of context, but he says hold on, Gene, I'm going down hard, and I'm like, oh god, I read that.
One question.
I read that, and I was like, what the hell? What?
Here's my question. What does this have to do with Wolverine?
So like they're working with Wolverine to fight something called Phalanx, and it's like this techno-organic
send me the screenshot. That's all I want.
hive mind organism type thing. It's like ridiculous. What hold on, is this one? Oh, I know what it hit.
And you know what you know what the best part about Adam West is Batman will always be for me.
What's that?
Robin, quick, get me the shark repellent.
God, shark repellent.
And he just pulls out a can of shark repellent.
It's not just shark, it's the bat shark repellent. So it's like it's always bat something in that show. It's like, give me the bat shark repellent. I'm like, what the hell?
It's a shark
Like
was
who
the
who
funniest.
carries has in a helicopter just random shark repellent? I'm just like I get Batman's prepared for a lot of stuff, but like he just happens to have shark repellent on the off chance that a shark happens to bite
Hey,
his
he's so
leg.
smart. He prepared for anything.
And like how does the shark so I don't know how the hell does the shark like not bite through his leg? I'm just like that's a shark. I mean it's too like you can't you can't look at his at the costume Batman had on at that point in time and tell me that's heavily
That was like
armored
the
stuff. I mean
that
that's
was like
not.
that was the blue one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of like a bluish and it had this like kind of
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
like the
I could.
cape.
There's been too many Batman suits, so I had to make sure I was thinking of the right one.
Yeah, the cape and cowl had this like set and look to it. It was ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. Okay, here I'll send this to you real quick. There you,
Riley, quick! The bat repellent, the shark repellent.
there you go.
The shark. Oh, that's the shark repellent.
Because the shark repellent was gonna make the shark let go for some
All
magical
live.
reason.
I had a West Batman and just
Oh.
watching for hours now.
That was for the movie too. Like that was literally the movie.
That's the Adam West movie. Oh no!
That was it was a Batman like a movie. It was like a TV movie type thing, but it was still like a much longer thing than the standard episodes were.
Right.
And then like the weirdest thing too, and I don't know if like this is more than just comic book weird. This is like crazy. Hold on here. I have a Twitch stream up on my phone here, and they rated someone who was a lot louder than their stream was. So I'm like, oh, I got to turn the volume down because it's a bit loud. But so like in that whole movie thing, like the whole scheme of the bad guys. Zero, welcome. How's it going, my friend? Welcome. Glad you could pop in for the stream here.
You need to name this the Batman talk.
But yes, so the whole plot of the Adam West Batman movie was like they were basically going to steal the people from the different countries at the United Nations, and so they had this like machine that would like dehydrate them, so it freaking turns them to dust, and yet somehow they're like still able to be brought back by just adding water. And it's like, what the hell? What is this?
Looney Tunes when Bugs Bunny meets Marvin the Martian, and Marvin wants to blow up the Earth, so Bugs has to take his dynamite from him, and then Marvin just gets angry. He goes over to like this gumball machine. He puts it in there, it drops out 3 little balls, and it says, "Just add water to grow your own Martian."
I remember that too. It's kind of like along those lines. And then the best part of that too, the best part of that whole scheme is like in trying to save them, they spill all the dust. By the way, Zero, how you doing today? How's your day going? What's going on, my friend? How's everything going for you today? Hopefully Tuesday's treating you well. But yeah, so like they spill the dust.
And
it mixes. And so like they're sitting there like gingerly like sweeping it up, trying to separate it as best they can, and they and they think they can, and then like at the end of the movie they rehydrate them by slowly adding water, and what happens is that now suddenly like they're alive again and back to arguing, but now they're like each speaking like a different language, so like. It's like not exact, but like for example, like the guy from Spain is now speaking French or Italian or something like that. It's like it's so. It's that kind of stuff it's just so ridiculous and funny. Like I get entirely that comic books kind of stretch reality. It's like, and you kind of have to.
That's not stretching for comedy. That's just being goofy for the kids.
Like, how's the day been for me? Day's been pretty good. Was at work early this morning, so I got to leave work a bit early, and then I came home and I helped someone with their Discord, and then worked on leaves outside. Had a peanut butter and egg sandwich for lunch. I tell you, if you've not had, what the? Okay, never mind. There's something scary out there. Like, what the hell?
that's too
Oh, you have
funny.
nighttime on now. You turn on. You've got day and night cycle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did so you
Well,
can
I'm
enjoy the
gonna
glow of the.
do something
Don't
about.
worry, Mom. I got it on peaceful mode for right now.
Okay.
I'm too big. Like I said, I've been too busy playing Batman Arkham this week, so I've not had a chance to like break down some of the ores. So I'm just doing this right now.
Yeah, it's peaceful. You just can't see a damn thing. Is all. It's you can't say a thing, but no, it's cool. It works. Oh wait, no. Quick move.
Oh god. You know what my other favorite Adam West Batman item was?
Dare I ask?
Robin, enter the bat phone. Robin Tate just goes down somewhere. Don't look like he needs to go. Just pull it up. Oh.
So my map right now has a very weird look to it.
What's it look like? And I'll take a look at the stream.
Take a look at the stream real quick and look at the shape of my map right now. That is
hang on one
highly questionable.
I got my Switch. Hang on, let me pull it up.
Might need to explore some more area and fix this because Niece, welcome. Also welcome. How's it going? And yeah, I might need to go exploring a bit.
Hang on a second, my Wi-Fi's being slow right now. So
Zero
okay,
and Niece, I have to ask. Should my map, the shape of the exploration of my map, should I fix that? Should we explore more to fix it?
I will tell you what. All right.
Because hold on, I'll do something real quick. Hold on, let me do something. Hold on. Let's save a screenshot real quick.
What have you been doing?
Look, I'm excited, and Niece, I want to get you something too. Hold on. Let's see. Can I share this with you? How do I send this? Okay, screenshot.
Yeah, fix that. You right?
Yeah, fix that. That ain't right.
I didn't know it was such this bad.
Wait, do I post this? Do I post it to Twitter? I see nothing wrong.
100%.
I see nothing wrong.
Please, something's no right here, Robin. To the cave.
I'm tempted. Should I post this to Twitter? I want Niece Zero. What do you think? Should I post this? Because this is.
Yes. I'm not gonna stop.
Will this get me in trouble on Twitter?
There's been worse things posted on Twitter.
Like,
I've seen worse.
Yeah, post. Okay, hold on. We're posting this real quick.
Please, have to catch it. Something's not right here, Robin. To the back cave.
Hold on. Here we go. Let's do this here. So we have to.
I'm dying. Oh man. Oh my god, that's not right.
Hold on. So map exploration.
I'm so glad you told me to look at the stream.
There we go.
Yay.
I know how to spell words. We're doing it. Do it. Everyone's like, do it. Okay, hold on. Exploration. Oh, God.
Oh man, I seen the funniest TikTok the other night, and it made me cry. I'm laughing so hard.
Map exploration at its finest. That's what we're gonna put. Apostrophe S. There we go. I wish there was some way I could speed this up. Give me a keyboard, PlayStation keyboard. Just plug it into the USB.
I think they tried that at once time, and it just didn't work.
But I can't put like the eggplant emoji in there too, because I just put like the cherry on top.
That is so wrong.
Oh God.
You're falling down my rabbit hole. Welcome to the internet. And the words of Bo Burnham. Welcome to the internet.
There we go.
All right, that's enough singing.
Okay, that's good. Done. Look, share. There we go. There we go.
Call Steph down the shower.
That's been shared. What is this?
Do what now?
What the hell is it? What are we? I don't know. This is
I don't know what we missed.
waiting for the stuff to come in the mail. I can send it.
Topic. Adam West.
So excited.
So-
Oh, niece, is there something I can get you for Christmas? Because I'm so excited for all this stuff. I want to get you something now. Because it's so nice of you. I need to get you something.
Uh,
Oh god, that's worse. The fact that
hang on.
Like the fact that it curves.
There we go.
Wait, hold on.
I just saw a tweet from you. Whatever.
Wait, hold on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this even better. A book. What book would you like? What book would you like? Let me know and I'll get you a book. Oh god, hold on. We need... Cody, did you disappear on me?
No, just leave it nice in the comment.
Hold on. I'm gonna... What the hell is this? Lead? Oh, it's the string. Okay, I don't know that. We are going to put torches down though, because I'm gonna get lost in the dark. Okay, is there a particular book you want, or just anything I think you might like? You should have nerfed that. Oh,
Today has been a good
Hold
day.
on,
After all this.
Group,
You know what I want more than anything?
group. Travel in a straight
I
line
know we
here.
had the Joker movie,
Any book, okay.
but it wasn't the Joker movie I wanted. You know what the Joker movie I want?
Oh, you like okay, niece, I know what I'm gonna send you.
Oh no.
Niece, I know what I'm sending you. So, niece, you like Cthulhu. Do you also like Sherlock Holmes? Like, do you like anything that's kind of like Sherlock Holmes, or even like reminiscent of Sherlock Holmes? I'm just, because if you do, oh, I got the best book for you. You will absolutely love this. Well, that's happened. Okay, bam, right there. Hold on. Because it isn't. I don't know how old he is, like how old the books are, but it's a British author called Brian Lumley, and he has this Titus Crow series.
Yep.
Oh, you would love this. Like, it's kind of a like Cthulhu meets Doctor Who meets Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, is that what that series is about?
And it's
See,
called like
the name
Titus
to the
Crow.
author. I heard the name of I know the author and I know the series. I just never got into it.
Oh, you seriously know it? Wait, you know creative mode on, so I have to do this. Oh god. I mean, I have the map to get back, so I probably won't get too lost, but I'll be like in the dark. I want to see where I'm going here.
It's daylight in the game.
Okay, I'll get this book for you. I'll see if I can find this book. If not, I might send you my copy of it. Otherwise, but like if I seriously can't find it, like it's seriously like this really smart like British guy who has a sidekick, and there's this like this clock that the one travels in, and it has like this like the inside's bigger than the outside of it, and it can travel like through time and space, and it is just amazing.
It just sounds weird and odd in every sense of direction.
And you can I think it's like more than one. If it's more than one, I'll send you all the ones I have, because it's just, I love this book series. It was like so much fun. And what's kind of funny is I think in the end, I think they do somehow bring that map to life. It's a children-friendly stream, sir. No, it's not. I put this is not made for kids.
I entered this one time to call it went south. Just someone I entered this call, it went south.
Like I've put this is not safe for kids. This is not made for kids.
Yay!
Hold on. This is making it. I think this makes it even
Okay.
better. In fact, hold on.
Oh, so I got something to tell you. So you know how we had the Joker movie, right?
There we
It
go.
wasn't the Joker movie I wanted. I wanted better.
That's even better
And
right
there's
there.
only one way there's only one way you can make the ultimate Joker movie for me. And you're not going to and you're not going to agree with me, but this is how it goes down.
How you
Jack
make the
Nicholson.
ultimate Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson.
Oh god.
Mark Hamill. Oh man, I can't remember. There was a couple other amazing Jokers, but something happens is they're all fighting, and it starts at each of them's all fighting a different Batman.
That's perfect.
And
right
it's
there.
something just like opens up and teleports them all to the same spot.
That's perfect.
And they just cut jokes on each other for about 2 hours. Just non-stop, rapid fire nonsense. Kind of like what Mark Hamill had to do with the Batman Arkham series.
I mean, in the comics, I think they came out at one point where like there's 3 Jokers. 3 different Jokers.
Exactly,
like,
just give me that, but with Mark Hamill and Jack Nicholson, and just keep it going. I promise you, it would be the most amazing movie of all time. At least a funny comic.
I think at this point, like Mark Hamill would be better just voicing the Joker as opposed to playing the Joker. Honestly, I think that's be better. There we go.
Yeah, because see, Mark Hamill in the Batman Arkham series was amazing, especially with Arkham Asylum when they was just teasing him and then he gets to like the Scarecrow and he goes, "What do you feel worse, Bat? Failing to save the cesspool of a city, not finding the commissioner at that, me and a thong." When you hear that, it's like you know they didn't give him 3 choices. You know those writers didn't say 3 choices.
Leaves, get out.
You know they gave him 2, and he threw it up.
Want to say hi? I don't work Sunday. Want to play Minecraft if you're around? I am around Sunday. Got a Thanksgiving meal in the early afternoon, but after that, I'm free completely. So yeah, I'll play Minecraft
on Sunday
with my niece. Yeah, hit me up when you're available, niece, and I will play with you. Play some Minecraft. Work on that like how was it? I guess house or building in the mountain I was doing. Yeah, this is like the best map now. I've improved it, 100% improved it. Cause we're literal children, apparently.
Or something.
We're children in this. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Oh god.
So back to the Robert Pattinson. So
yeah, well, Thanksgiving not Sunday, no, but I have a meal.
Thursday, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Thursday, but I have a meal with somewhere in the like afternoon. Kind of through work, we're doing like a Thanksgiving thing, so. But no, it's Thursday is Thanksgiving, so Thursday. It's like Thursday.
No, please don't break. Let that overhyped Thursday guy in the early 2000s go to rest in peace.
That was like he would say Sunday though. It was always like the monster truck rally. It's like Sunday.
But they tried it on Thursday and that guy was terrible. Sundays worked fine. Thursday guy no.
So yeah, it's still daytime, but it's like dusk. So like you feel
the sun's setting.
You froze it as the sun was setting, basically.
No, I didn't.
Must have been when you're around. I have to.
I don't know what's going on with
no plans.
The sun is setting now for me. Do you want me to activate always night cheat?
I will see you, niece. Thank you very much for popping in. No, you're good. No, it's okay. It's coming down for me now. It's setting.
Okay.
It's not coming night.
I'm fixing to turn this cheat on if you don't talk.
It's setting now. I was concerned. I was worried for a bit. Also, where are those torches? Oh, ouch. The hell did I go?
As a torch chest?
No, I put a bunch of torches on the ground as I was going somewhere.
I don't know then. I'm still breaking down material.
You know what? They can stay there. It's fine. They can stay there. It's all good.
So the role
Oh,
Robert Patterson,
nice.
like it's kind of like okay, so like he's like so
Freaking
like
glow
what they want to
stuff.
show is like Batman is act. So they want to show is like Batman is more deranged than anything.
Deranged Batman. That's not right.
They're basically trying to say he's no better than like they're showing him that he after so many years of fighting, or I guess it's gonna be after years of fighting, that he's no better than the criminals he puts down. That he's just basically one of them, and he's just holding back, waiting for the right time to snap.
I mean, to be fair, Batman is just barely holding on to sanity. Like, if you think about his story, he's close to insane. He
Yeah,
really
because
is.
he has trouble. He has the world's worst
Making the
PTSD,
ceiling.
but if you play Arkham Origins, it also follows along that storyline because Barbara Gordon asked him, "Why do you do what you do?" He said, "Because I made a promise."
He made a promise that he must keep. Otherwise, ghost will haunt him. I don't know.
Actually, every person he fails to save haunts him. Actually,
Oh yeah.
so like I'm
It,
kind of curious to where they want to take the
no.
story. I'm kind of curious to what they're going to bring to the table
Oh
with
yeah.
this one. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the super downgraded the Batmobile.
I'm not.
It seriously looks like the Charger that Dom Dorado used in the Fast and the Furious.
I'm not looking forward to Twilight Robert Pattinson playing Batman. I mean, honestly, I mean, maybe
I don't
it'll
even know
work.
who the guy is.
I could be
I don't even know the guy. That's the only thing. I don't really care.
like anyone who has watched the Twilight movies.
Oh, is he that guy?
Yeah, he's like Robert Pattinson.
I might regret this.
He was like the lead in those movies. Like he and
I'm going to regret this.
was it Kristen Stewart? I think, or who was it? Not Kristen Stewart. Who was it? What was her name? I might be right. Might be wrong. I have no idea. It was she was so unmemorable. I can't remember her name. But anyway, but like Robert Pattinson, man, he was like the lead. Like he and
Wait, was he the
like
vampire or the werewolf?
no, it was Taylor Lautner was the werewolf. He was the vampire.
Oh
He
my!
was
Now I know who this guy is. Oh,
he was the team.
I'm going to regret this.
He was Team Edward.
I'm going to regret this.
Or Taylor Lautner. Oh, Taylor Lautner. Yeah, it was like Team Jacob. He was the werewolf. So, but yeah, that's why I'm like I'm a little cringe about it. Like maybe it'll work. Maybe he'll pull it off.
I'm going to wait on initial reviews.
Like it's up there with the Uncharted movie, and you know.
I'm with that one too. I'm going to watch it to fail. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it fail, and then I'm going to be happy about it.
Like, I'm just not sure it's gonna work. I mean, I could be
going to
wrong.
work.
I could be wrong, and maybe
I
it works out.
could, but I've just always been a Batman kid, so I have to watch it.
See, Batman's kind of cool because I mean,
Yeah, the only ones. I mean, if we're talking about like Batman animated movies, good lord, it seems like every time I go to Walmart, there's a new one.
well, that's because DC they really rock it in the animated department.
Yeah, and it seems like almost every time I go to Walmart, there's a new Batman movie out there.
Like the only
there's actually one movie I've been wanting to watch. It's a Batman Assault on Arkham.
the only like real person movie that has actually worked for them is Batman. Well, that and like the really early Superman movies. So like the
Man of Steel.
No, Christopher Reeve. I mean, Man of Steel wasn't too bad.
Man of Steel was probably out of the DC Universe movies was probably the only good one I enjoyed. I'll be straight up honest. I watched Wonder Woman. I made it 5 minutes and I turned it off.
Wonder Woman wasn't too bad. The first one.
It was bad for me.
I mean, in your opinion, maybe, but like I actually enjoyed the first one.
The worst part, the end of the boss fight. Oh. When she goes to fight Ares or whatever his name was, I was like, what am I looking at?
You were looking at her fight Ares. What do you?
That wasn't Ares.
It
That
was.
was the worst concept design I've ever seen of an Ares. Um,
I mean,
I
honestly,
didn't watch. I did not.
I didn't.
You know, I
I
will
didn't think it was
actually
that
admit
bad.
one of them caught my attention to wanting to watch was Aquaman. I only
Now,
wanted to see it
I've
because of
heard.
I only wanted to watch it because of the visuals.
I've heard that one was not nearly as good, but I mean, I'd
Well, the
watch it.
only reason people liked it so much was because it was visually stunning. That was the only thing I heard going for. I know Shazam was somehow popular. I don't know how.
I want to watch that actually. It looks like it'd be fun.
Shazam.
Yeah.
The only thing that remotely interests me is the post-credit scene when you see Superman actually get a school lunch tray and sits down next to him to talk to him.
I have not seen the movie, so I don't know, but
No, that's the post-credit scene,
that's
and
it.
you can thank YouTube for that.
What if I wanted to
I
be
didn't.
surprised by the post-credit scene, Cody? What if I wanted that?
You should have said something.
So is it the oh yeah, what's his name? Henry Cavill
Henry
Superman?
Cavill. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
him.
So they're trying to tie him into like the
They were
DC
setting up for
universe,
Justice
the
League.
cinematic universe, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like Nick Fury going around to collect the Avengers. Oh, I
It just
did
never
watch a really good. I
happened.
did watch a really good movie last Friday.
What movie was that, Cody? Tell us all.
Shang-Chi, and I
What?
was blown away.
What was it?
I was blown away. You know Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings?
Oh yeah, that one.
I was blown away.
I heard
at
that.
how well the fantasy was.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you and Steph have Disney Plus, watch it. It was so good.
We have Disney Plus.
Okay, so like so for me, like whenever I
Yeah.
enjoy like a fantasy story, it's like I go straight to Lord of the Rings because of how where its setting is. I got a new favorite, and it's Shang-Chi, simply because of the storytelling. They don't try like to over push like the mystic arts and stuff like Doctor Strange does. Like they introduce it, but they introduce it in a way you understand it. Like the Ten Rings is really like actually like an ancient weapon. Instead of like a mystical art style, the fighting style, it's literally just these things are sent to fight.
There we go.
It's that simple. And it's really there's also some really like cut out moments, but one of the funniest moments, I'm telling you, you'll know it when you see it. I won't say any more because it's when you see it, I promise you will burst out laughing. That your stomach will your ribs will hurt when you laugh of how funny it is. It caught me off guard. But the cutest character in the entire movie is Morris.
Morris.
That's his name. If you want to look him up, just type in Shang-Chi Morris and you'll meet him.
I mean, is it cuter than?
It's cute. Yeah, he's a real cute animal.
I mean, like, Grogu. Is it cuter than him? Because
I wouldn't pit him up there.
Like
that
is the level you have to compare things to when it comes to cuteness.
I don't have to compare Jack, buddy.
Yeah. No, you don't want to compare it to Jack. You want to compare it to Grogu. What are you talking about?
Star Wars is its own universe, so I don't have to compare the two.
Yeah, you do.
You have to get that broken down.
They're both Disney. There's going to be a crossover.
There'll
be a crossover.
The universes.
Star Wars and Marvel.
So, did you see the Book of Boba Fett trailer that dropped?
I haven't. I've heard of it. I've not seen it yet, though. Is it good?
It actually is really interesting.
Is it exciting? Oh.
Well, in 2 days, the trailer had reached over 2.9 million views. So yes, this is going to be one of the hypest shows of 2021.
I think they do it right. Did I mess that up?
For me, what I'm excited for is the 24th.
Kind of, that's okay. So,
you know why I'm excited for the 24th?
Why is that?
Hawkeye.
What is it?
Hawkeye show. It finally drops on the 24th. And debated out, I get 2 episodes. Yay!
Boom, boom.
I'm
Skip, boom,
basically
boom,
excited to
skip.
see Hawkeye. I'm basically excited.
You're excited.
Oh, yeah, I'm dying, man. I'm excited. I'll sit down because I'm going to town the day before Thanksgiving to pick up some KFC. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna say when the day Thanksgiving drops, I'm gonna heat up a nice big plate of it, and
Hold on. Did you say you're gonna pick up KFC the day before Thanksgiving?
yeah, that'll be my Thanksgiving dinner.
I mean, I guess if that's what you want. I mean,
Dude, I've always
I'm used to
as long
turkey.
as,
Oh,
as long
okay.
as
So
my
I don't
dad
wanna-
has always got me a pizza for Thanksgiving.
I mean, hey, if that's your tradition, that's
We
cool.
don't eat Thanksgiving dinner.
I've always been used to Thanksgiving dinner, but I hate like like when people make sweet potatoes, they make them like the sugar and the marshmallows. Like I don't love that. I hate it. I prefer like a savory sweet
Okay, so
potato.
a sweet is it a sweet potato but with sugar and marshmallow?
Yeah, it's called like candied yams, basically. It's what it's called.
Oh, okay. You had me so confused. I was
They
like,
put like
did he just say sugar and marshmallow in the same sentence as sweet potato?
yeah, that's
I was what?
that's what people do.
My
Like how they
brain
make.
started.
Like I actually had a grandmother who would actually make them that way, and she'd do it that way and make them like really like sweet and sugary, and like oh, it's so gross.
Right.
It's to me, it's just nasty as hell.
I've never heard
I
of it.
get
I've never heard of that recipe. I've swear on my
yeah,
life, I've never heard
legit
someone say
people
that.
do that. Like,
I've never heard that.
do I need to make towers on our castle? Should I make towers? I don't know.
Yeah, just expand it out. I also got like a ton of quartz I'm gonna be bringing over in a little bit as well.
All right, how wide should I make this? Let's see. Uh, well, I'll leave it like 2 around. How about that?
Okay, because once the other half of this update drops, because this map goodbye, then I'll restart a fresh one. We'll start building up, and then we'll just continue building it on then. Because
14. Oh, that'd be perfect. I make a door in that. Yay. Okay. So.
I have no idea when I don't know when the update is, but they said it's going the other half drops before the end of this year, so it has to be sometime this month or next month.
There we go. That'd be perfect. That'll come up over here. You go around the tower. Awesome. Yes, it works. It works beautifully.
Did you show Steph your excellent exploring the skills?
Yeah, you should see the map now.
I don't want to know. No. Just put it on the Twitter. Just put it on the Twitter.
And I'll share it with you. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I'll do another screenshot. Let's do back here. I'll share it with you. I improved it. I made it better.
Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna send you a message, Cody.
Marty, I'm sorry.
There you go.
So, Eternals right now is being bombarded.
There it is. Send it to you.
Oh,
check it out.
No.
Check it out.
You should have just sent it on normal Discord.
10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Something went wrong on there with the low part.
You okay there, Cody? You're right.
What is wrong with you? And people say I'm messed up. You're messed up.
Cody.exe has stopped working, apparently. Oh, I need doors for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I have no idea what happened to you, but you need some help, my young one.
Listen, I don't need any help.
Oh, yes, you do. You've been around me too long.
I can be completely insane on my own.
Obviously, if you're like, that's an improvement.
That was an improvement. Looks even better now.
I'm so glad we.
Mark Souls, welcome. Retro, the crown prince of the craft mining. Yes. And Mark, you like my map over here? We got a wonderful map going. Apparently, we have wonderful exploration skills with this map. because most of it was completely unintentional, and then once we found out what was happening, we're like, okay, we're running with this. Running with it. My friend Mark, how you
And I
doing?
everything.
How's it going? We're playing the Minecraft right now, building a granite castle. And we have, I don't know what that is over there. That's a building that Cody's making out of some kind of brick.
That was supposed to be the warehouse, but I decided to make it like a haunted, halfway destroyed, war-torn man, so it's finished.
Oh, okay. So
The other
that,
half just mysteriously exploded.
okay. No, that's the copper thing. I'm talking about this.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the copper warehouse, but I decided I'm too lazy to finish it up, so I'm just gonna leave it like like a bomb went off inside it.
Looks great. I don't have the patience for it. It's up to you. I'm good. Just having a break at work right now. And night shift. Ooh, night shift. That sounds interesting. I'll be looking for a job. Oh, sure. Soon enough. Actually, I only have till the end of the year, and then I'm done with my current job. So, still need to find new work. So, yeah, I'm contemplating maybe night shift, but I don't know.
I wouldn't do night shift.
How is night shift going for you? Is it fun? Is it nice and quiet, or sketchy things happening? Which do you want to happen? Do you want it to be quiet, or do you want sketchy stuff to make things interesting? Always the question, right? Like, what do you want?
I'd take a normal. I would take non-scary demons for 500, Alex.
Non-scary demons? I think all demons are scary, Cody. I don't know. Just saying. Have you seen any movie about exorcisms? I mean, that's kind of terrifying, honestly.
You gotta quit judging.
I mean, quit judging.
I said what I said.
What do you mean, quit judging?
Dave's double and you should have got a treble.
Listen.
Don't you start with me, Wendy's chick.
Minecraft is definitely, it's a bit of patience, but for me it's very relaxing. It's something for you to focus on, to like build and create. So I absolutely love it.
And it also is like a great stress reliever. Especially with the music.
A new follower, Plated Basic 3. What the hell?
What?
I just got a new follower through PlayStation. Oh my god,
what's the name?
It's called Pleated Basic 3. I don't know who it is, but they just followed me on PlayStation.
Pleated Basic Green?
Pleated Basic 3.
Greed?
No, 3. Number 3. Pleated Basic 3.
I heard green or greed.
Job shopping. It's nice and quiet at the moment. Don't actually use the whole word as it. Oh, okay, yeah, don't say the whole word. It was like 5 hours laid off last night, so I'm hoping it stays like this. Hopefully it stays nice and not the word we're gonna say right now, because we don't want to jinx anything. I don't have a PS5 yet. No, they're actually quite hard to come by right now. So, especially in the US.
Somehow they have sold 13.4 million units.
So what they're doing is like they'll like give people an invitation to be like, hey, you're invited to come buy a PlayStation because you've been like.
Oh yeah, Sony actually sent me one.
And I'm like, okay, but I don't want to buy one right now.
Yeah,
Sony
actually sent me an email like that, but they said you can grab a PS5 plus tons of accessories, like expensive headsets. Which I mean, I've already looking at a pair of headsets anyway.
I actually know a streamer that she was actually invited to buy one, and then as soon as she went, she like got the invitation, she went, and they were sold out. It's like
that's not a shocker.
It's like you're last year in North Carolina.
Like in North Carolina, because a couple of streamers that I watched down in North Carolina, cool. They was gonna go. They're actually a couple, and he was actually gonna go get her one and him one.
Nope, that's not what I want.
And out of every single store in North Carolina, only 13 units were sent to one single store.
Let's put a block here
for the entire state of New York.
Yeah.
North Carolina. North Carolina.
It's like I want a PS5. I'd like to get one, but I don't know.
My buddies have told me, they said if you want one, they said the best way you can do it is just like It's just basically like go to like an official store page that like sells like consoles and stuff. And they said it'd be best to go order it offline. He said about just like avoid like sites like eBay and
Oh yeah.
Amazon.
Well, eBay is all the scalpers selling the ones they bought.
They're also on the Amazon as well.
Well, yeah, if you don't buy it like from like Sony through Amazon, then you're gonna get from likely a scalper is my guess.
Yeah, you'll be paying a scalper price because they better see like for me, I'm going to go to the actual. As I'm actually going to just wait until like the prices of them drop down a little bit. Then I want to go on. I'm going to go to the main store page of GameStop, and then I'm just going to order it that way.
I'd say I'd wait
Because
till
I can order it from GameStop, and I can have it sent straight to my house.
I'd say I'd
I don't
wait.
have to send it to a store or nothing.
Yeah, I'd say I'd wait till it shows up used at my local like used game store that I get like all these like old school used games at, including like PS4 ones. But it's like I would, but they're like so in demand. I doubt anyone's gonna sell it for money.
Not for a while.
Oh no, they're gonna be like so hard to find. Like you will not find them used. I can guarantee it. 100%.
You ain't telling me something I don't know.
But we're
Although I did actually
scaffolding.
get
There
to
we
see
go.
I did actually get to see the home screen of one in a YouTube video the other day, and it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, it looks
It is so clean and crisp.
like it's kind of like that to that, like PS4 to that is kind of like the going from PS3 to PS4 with like the
Yes,
home
it
screen.
is.
It's like
It is beautiful.
it's like oh, it's so wonderful.
And when it runs the game smooth.
I
It was the GTA trilogy definitive edition. The guy that I watched, he decided to do like an hour kind of like part one slash review because he don't know how he's gonna do the series yet. But he done it and he showed it and he played San Andreas and the entire gameplay was like there was not a skip, there wasn't a cut. It was like running at 4K max, and it was just like
nice.
wow. I mean, and I was like, I have got to get one. I also reinstalled Avengers
I
because
just
I also got the Avengers, and I gotta get a PS5 and upgrade my system soon. My PS4 sound.
I kind of
What is
wonder if
it?
I'm gonna see like much difference going uh from PS4 to PS5 because I don't have a 4K TV,
I don't know either.
but no,
Most people are. Well,
my
the thing about it is
my capture
really
card's
because I
4K
actually asked the
pass, but
guy. See, I actually asked the guy what is so special about a 4K TV, and he literally looked at me and he said, "If you seriously thinking about wasting that much money on a TV, he said, I will hit you." I said, "Wow." He said, "All you're doing is just buying more pixels." That is literally what you're doing. He
well,
said you could. He said
yeah,
if you run a
that's pretty much
PS5
it.
right now on your TV, he said it will look. He said it will be just fine. He said it don't have to be in 4K or nothing. He said it will just look. He said all it's going to do is just make it look brighter. Is all it's really going to do. He said there's really nothing wrong. He
Like
said it's just
you'll
the
have
system.
you'll have like even more detail to it is what it's like. But it's kind of like will you really see enough of it to
No, I've
appreciate it kind
actually
of thing?
looked at real 4K TVs.
Oh yeah,
I watched a
I have
movie off
too.
one.
I have too, and I mean it looks
And it
beautiful,
just look, yeah, it does. And it to me, and I actually, after I think about it, I actually do just see nothing but the pixels.
but it's like
Because here's the thing. Because see, Marvel Avengers actually showed me my TV can run a normal PS5, and it don't matter if it's in 4K or not. It still looks clean because in Marvel Avengers, all you have for screen resolution is 4K and highest performance. In 4K, it looks like a stinking movie.
yeah,
And my TV's not 4K.
yeah.
It's
But
a Samsung Smart TV.
at the same time, it's like well, that's what I have, and it's not a smart TV, but I'm actually using a Samsung right now on my computer for a monitor. So I have a Samsung TV, then I have an LG monitor on my left that I have Streamlabs up on.
Mm,
I had three, but the other TV like the backlight kind of went dim on me, so like I can still
right. So you,
see it, but it's like it's
yeah, you
really
just like
dim.
something that has that like bright oomph in it.
Yeah, so it's in my basement now, and I like outside my office. I need to like take it apart and take a look at it. It's probably just a matter of just pitch like taking it apart, throwing away in the trash. That's my guess.
I actually got to take my PS4 apart and clean out some dust of it.
Oh wow,
And I don't want to mess up my system.
crap! You've been busy. Emeralds, diamonds, gold, lapis, redstone, ores, your
Well,
gear,
yeah, I
arrows
know.
and sticks. Nice. Good job, Cody. Food, seeds.
Yeah, because I made
iron.
a farm.
Oh, you put all the
Where the old
furnaces
base
in here
was, that's
too.
where the old base was. That's where the little farm is now.
Love it.
So I just use this
Tools,
as storage hose
coal,
until you get the granite castle done, and then I
torches,
guess
wood,
remove everything once again.
deep slate, bones, bricks. Okay, now back to the, okay.
Yeah,
I
once
think
you
we
get
might need
the,
more granite though, because we're getting low on granite.
you have granite here in this chest.
Yeah, I've been like pulling a lot out though. How do you think I've been like finishing that off, sir? I had to put like the roof in. I had to put the tower in. I mean, sir, we had to make a lot of stuff. A lot of things
So we
happen.
upgrade my armor. I'll head out and collect some. Let me just take a look at my armor and see what I need to replace with.
Boom, boom, boom. They got the rest of it.
This
Bam,
needs
we're done.
replaced. This needs fixed. This needs fixed. Okay.
Make a bunch of polished granite. Because you can't just build a castle out of regular granite. It has to be polished granite.
Yeah, we tried. Well, we tried the regular granite once. It didn't look right.
I mean, it'll look okay. It's just gonna have like
It just didn't
rough.
have the. It just didn't have the right polish.
Like whereas this, it actually looks like each individual block. You see like the outline to it, like it's chiseled almost.
Right. You see the actual color within it.
Oh hell, I need to get my doors too. Any doors for that? I should grab some torches for now.
Oh yeah, glowstone is the way to go to light because
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I have actually stood inside a house with mobs spawned on, and they never would come. And they would never try to come into the house or never try to appear in the house. I had 2 Endermen show up, but Endermen are Endermen.
Yeah, you'll get that.
Yeah, but like a creeper or anything else, nothing ever showed up.
Okay. I have a quartz block, but you have a chest well, you have a quartz chest. You have one for blocks of quartz?
No, I just broke it down. I didn't have a chance to modify it yet.
Okay. That's
That
fine.
was your department because you said there was a couple of choices you wanted to look at, so that's what I left that for you.
I mean, you can use a stone cutter to actually change it, so we don't have to do that.
Oh,
we could do whatever. So it's all good.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's fantastic. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna put these in here in this glowstone chest for now. The quartz block, because the quartz chest is full.
That's all your stuff right there, so go for it. Do what you need to do.
Pull this out. There we go. Pull that out and that out. There we go.
I don't need this. So I'm just going on a granite hunt.
There we go.
I'm not gonna really worry about like taking. So I'm gonna leave it in peaceful difficulty just for the remainder of this this session, so that way I can do a lot of material hunting.
Put some glowstone here.
That way I don't have to deal with mobs.
There we go. I put a couple 2 like glowstone blocks on the outside here so we could actually see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
So it could actually not be.
Would you care to show me? Would you care to make a couple like lampposts with a glowstone, or can you do that? You know, like a normal lamppost, but then someone hangs like a little lantern on it.
We have some lanterns.
Could you do that with? Could you do that with this?
If I have a like fence and lantern, I can make some. Yeah, I got some lantern there. How do you make lanterns? Anyway, I'm curious.
You have to take iron down, and make like an iron nugget.
Hold on.
And you have to take torches and put torches in the center.
Where's the crafting table? Is it inside the?
Right beside. It's right behind you if you're outside.
It's over here, inside here too. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I want all. Hold on. Let's search lantern until I get the recipe here. Lantern. There it is. Okay. Okay, so a torch and iron nuggets. Or we need a soul torch with iron nuggets for a soul lantern. Those give off crap light. So we want a torch.
So what?
So basically, we need uh, like a torch in the middle, surrounded by iron nuggets.
Oh,
So 8
yeah, I
iron
know that.
nuggets and 1 torch.
But you got plenty of
Plenty of torches. I mean, I should have enough iron too. Okay. I mean, I can do that. I can make posts. I just need fence.
I mean, would they give off better lighting than the glowstone or what?
I don't know if it'd be better lighting, but it would definitely
Leave
be
it with
decent
the
lighting.
glowstone. I'll do a comparison run later.
It looks nicer outside, is what it does. It's like inside, like in the blocks, the glowstone looks nice, but like inside, it's just not quite as.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So, hold on. Boop. Boop. Dang. That's way. Oh, I messed up on that. Or is that fine? Maybe that's fine. Hold on. No, I think we goofed. I think I goofed. Hold on.
So Chris Pratt's playing Mario.
Oh, I heard about that. He's doing the voice of Mario.
Jack Black, I think, is Bowser. The Lion King remake. Who was the guy that played Pumbaa?
I have no idea. I haven't a clue.
I think Seth Rogen.
Not a clue.
That's who played him. So Seth Rogen in the new Mario movie is playing Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, so I heard about that.
That's not. We gotta say about Seth Rogen's career, man. He should not be disrespected that way.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, put it right there.
Him playing Pumbaa was fine, but him playing Donkey Kong, I will not stand for it.
Okay. That should work out that way too at the same time. Yep, perfect. Perfect, it works.
I'm also looking. So, like I said earlier, I've actually been looking at some new Turtle Beach headsets. I've been looking at some of the.
Hold on.
What?
I'd send you the headset I'm using right now. Cause I absolutely love this thing, and it'll be cheaper than any Turtle Beach set you get.
The headset I've been looking at. Some of the ones I've been looking at are actually really cheap.
How much?
About 30 or 40.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
And these are like the 200 series as well.
But this way, what I'm using right now cost me about 30. So I think like $29.99. I think. So if you're finding one for 30, just go with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing anyway. I'm not going for something like major expensive.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
I just need something to. Well, I mean, if I was a content creator, yes, I would go for the best.
I mean, I'm a content creator, and I still go for the most expensive. Although my capture card's about the same price as the Elgato, but as like the HD60S Plus is like the same price as that one.
Here's the difference between you and me as content creators. I would be probably like if I was still into playing like shooters, that's when I would want the most expensive headsets. That feel like listening in for like an enemy sneaking up on me. Whereas we was doing something like this, I would just this is what I'm using now would be fine.
The only reason I'd tell you to get like a really, really good headset isn't for that. It'd be like if you're into like music production, like if like sound quality is really big for you, or into like video production and like audio is huge, then yeah, absolutely go for that. Otherwise, I would tell you I'd pass. Honestly.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about my headset is like when I'm playing one of the Batman Arkham games, is like if I'm listening to a conversation between a couple of criminals and then I slowly just pan the camera, it cuts out their conversation until I turn the camera back and faces them.
Oh,
I
so,
should be able to hear that, and I'm right above, and I should be able to hear the whole conversation no matter where I pan the camera.
okay, so that's part of the game itself. It's not just your headset; it's part of the game, and it's basically it's a stereo sound or stereoscopic sound, maybe. I don't know. But essentially, it makes it where like it works as though you're actually there with them. So like
Right.
it's like that directional sound.
Kind of like how the Jurassic Park scene was filmed with the T-Rex stomping, and then you watch the water vibrate, kind of like that.
Kind of. Um, but imagine that, but like you're, excuse me, hello. Ooh, had some stuff in my throat. It's kind of like that, but you kind of can like hear like what direction it's coming from.
Right.
So like, not only do you see the water vibrating, but you also can like you hear it like on the one side of you, like it's coming from your left side, and that's actually pretty cool. I have to admit, that is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. So I actually seen a video on YouTube the other day that said Batman versus Monster Bang in 4K, and I'm like, so they're gonna so I was like, they're gonna remaster Batman Arkham Origins for the PS5, but they won't give us a PS4 remaster. I'm like, that's sad.
Well, it's because PS5 is the new system.
Yeah, but Arkham Origins came out on the PS3, so PS4 should get the remake first.
I'll have to make stairs going up.
Um.
Alright, let's fix it. Actually, no, let me get the, that was a yawn.
Yeah.
Cody,
I've been
you
busy.
must...
Yeah, I've been painting about all day.
I was at work and then I came home and I was working on leaves. So,
Yeah.
but my neighbor is like super nice. Oh my god, my neighbor, he came over with his leaf blower and helped me clean my yard because it was getting dark out and he loves doing yard work. He loves doing like the leaves and all that. Like he just absolutely loves doing it. So he came over and helped me take care of mine, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I'll probably make him and his wife a sweet potato pie like we did last year.
Nice.
Because they absolutely loved it when we did it the year, like we did it last year because he came over and he actually like just out of the blue, we didn't even ask him to do this, he decided, I'm going to do this. He's like, I'm going to just climb on the roof and blow the leaves off. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, he just randomly got on your house. Well, you asking your soul's permission just to blow some leaves.
Look, I had to do it anyway, so I'm like, yeah, you go ahead, sir. By all means, blow off those leaves. That's beautiful. Like that was so nice of him. I mean, I will take that, Cody. Honestly, I will take it.
I will too. I hate heights.
Someone wants to come and blow the leaves off my roof. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I'm not gonna question it. Like you think it'd be kind of weird, right? You think you'd be like, oh, that's kind of weird. Just gets on the roof and blows the leaves off. I'm like, seriously, I'm fine with it. Like, yay.
You want to do it? Go for it.
Yeah, like,
it keeps me from having to deal with a height here. Go for it.
Saves me the trouble of having to get up there. I don't mind heights. I will get up on the roof, no problem. But saves me the trouble of having to do that.
I can't even climb a ladder, dude. That's how bad my fear of heights is. I can't climb a ladder.
Well, I mean, it happens. It happens sometimes.
I get to the third step of a ladder. Next thing you know, I feel like I'm 30 feet in the air. That's literally how bad it is. Because like, as soon as I hit that third step, my mind immediately goes. It's like I'm in the like I'm up in the air, holding like if I make one more step, I'm a dead man. That's literally how bad it is.
I'll put it there. How about that? Okay. Let me go.
Ooh.
Boop.
Ooh.
Boop. Boop. There we go. How did I do it on the way here? Let me the way up here. Let me see.
So remember when I told you that Spider-Man was actually coming to Marvel Avengers?
Yeah.
He drops on the 30th.
Really?
Of this month. Yeah. And he's actually got that. Now here's the thing. It's actually gonna be weird because
No.
it's not insomnia behind the Spider-Man this time, but it's actually gonna be a mature. So, but they're gonna take the insomnia route with the mature Spider-Man, and they're actually giving him some really unique costume designs.
Costume designs. Are they bringing some of
Yeah,
like the unique costumes from the comic book?
kind of.
Kind of.
Okay, so basically, like one of the ways that Avengers makes a lot of its money back, even though it was basically a disaster, is through cosmetics. And
Yeah.
but see, the roster is big enough that they can keep doing this.
Uh-huh.
If it was a small roster, they shouldn't have done. They shouldn't have went with it. But like right now, they got Cap, Widow, Miss Marvel. They got Hulk, Hawkeye,
What should I
Black
do with this?
Panther. And one of the Iron Man suits that they just recently added was AI Tony.
Yeah, Tony. God, how should I go? We need more
Um,
granite for now.
they actually took the story of Hulk and actually kind of expanded with it in the Avengers game to show a side of Hulk that no one's ever seen before.
Not
They
bad.
actually made Hulk depressed,
Really?
and
That's
it's all the events of what happened on A-Day. Because if you actually interact with Bruce
that's the
in the
floor. 1,
storyline,
2,
Tony actually asks him. He goes,
4. Okay.
"Hey, Bruce, what's wrong with the big guy? I've kind of noticed." He said, it's kind of," and then Tony's
Hold
like,
on.
"Dude, you realize who you're talking to?" And he goes, and then they really know Tony breaks it down to the person who may
3,
not
4.
understand the medical terms, and he goes, "So you're telling me the big guy's depressed?" He goes, "Yeah."
Listen, actually, that could be bad if they go by the comics because so there's actually a time in the comics where Hulk gets sad and it summons essentially, I guess you call it like the reverse Hulk, where
Uh huh.
he gets even stronger and bigger,
Well, the thing about it
and he's
is,
bluish. I think I don't know, like dark blue. I
yeah, I
think
know what you're talking about,
and
but
it's called
but
Clue.
in the game, Bruce also
Clue.
explains what
Clue.
it is that can cure a Hulk, and that's literally and all the big guy wants. He wants to know if Cap is either really missing or if he's really dead. That's all the big guy wants, because he was so close to Cap,
Oh, really?
and all because Cap went missing. The big guy had no one there for him. It's like it wasn't like MCU where he was close to a Widow. You can forget that. This guy was next to Cap. If Bruce was losing it, if the Hulk was losing it, Cap was there to snap him back down. And when what happened on that day, it literally just broke him. And then once the big guy sees Cap return, it actually brings him back to his normal fighting self.
His
That
normal
and also
feisty.
Abomination.
His normal feisty. I'm gonna smash everything self.
Once Cap returns, that side of Hulk comes back, and also Abomination kind of snaps him back into reality a little bit. But when the press talk fights him, the press talk almost kills Abomination.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen that level. Oh, Abomination's also in the Shang-Chi movie.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny because they have him fight Wong, and it's like, okay, so like how like so you watched Doctor Strange, right?
Almost done level. Okay. Yeah, I watched Doctor Strange.
Okay, so how like they were like they shouldn't like you never would see them in like clubs or underground fight clubs or anything like that. Wong actually is not the person you should expect.
Uh,
He goes to the
no.
underground fight. He goes to the underground fight club, and he enjoys it though. And then he also gets drunk.
You know, it'd be interesting if like the MCU actually had Hulk at his like comic book level of strength and ability, because
The fact
they've
that they wanted to do that, but they wanted to make sure they had a solid foundation. But here's the problem about Hulk: they've tried a few different times in the modern times from the 2000s to now. I'm not gonna
Oh
dismiss
hell.
anything from the old times, but like there's not really been a good foundation of a good Hulk. Like you had the Hulk from 2003 that fought Tan Hulk and fought that one is just not good. Then you had the MCU introduction of Hulk from 2008 when that was actually supposed to be a reboot of Hulk, but it just didn't work out. And then Mark Rubio somehow comes in, but he can't. There's no way you can push the
Right.
intensity of like the Hulk that you desire. Like you want the Hulk that if he has to at any moment, he could break loose from Bruce and just go ballistic. Mark Rubio's Bruce and Hulk can never reach that level of intensity for me.
Well, basically, it has
But
this.
a lot of people actually say that too. It's just not me. It's like there's something in there in that Hulk that's holding him back.
I'll put this with.
Although they do reference the 2008 movie and
Okay,
Avengers, which is funny.
I put this way, Cody. Basically, it has the same problem as Superman. So
Yeah,
Su-
exactly.
like Superman
Superman's just
in a movie, like you have to have something in the
a
movie
good
that is a
character.
potential threat to him, or to give him some kind of problem. But
Exactly.
half the time,
But here's the thing though,
Superman's like
Superman has
so
plenty of that.
OP. I mean, he can, but
Superman has a constant headache of Lex Luthor.
well, yeah, because what it amounts to with Lex is, or a villain that actually poses a severe like threat or gives him like actual trouble, is it has to be something to do with the people around him. Like it can't just be
Exactly.
like, oh, okay, he's struggling with this. Like no, it has to do with the people around him, because unless you have kryptonite or you have a character that is equally as strong as Superman, you cannot touch him.
You're not gonna give him a problem. Exactly.
It's the
And that's why I'm saying
same.
there's never been a good Hulk because they make it too easy of the fight. It's like, no, you gotta if you want to give a good Hulk, like look at the Punisher. You know why the Punisher is successful as the way it is? Because he has the biggest problem of them all. He wants revenge. And he's never going to get it fully until he stops crime. And he's never going to stop crime because no matter what he does, it can only keep coming.
Well, it's not that you won't get a good Hulk. It's just like
If you
With
get a good Hulk, you need to give it a good character and a
okay,
good fight.
the first Hulk movie was bad. That was the one with like the
The
Gamma
Gamma Dogs.
Dogs. Yeah, that was a
Exactly.
bad
Like I
one.
said, that one just didn't make any sense because that was the one that led up
This
to Hulk having to fight his dad.
The second one I think was called The Incredible Hulk, and that one was
Yes, that
actually
was the introduction to the MCU.
better. That was a much better
Yeah,
movie.
but to me, it was just like there was just some points that just like some scenes were good. Like the shower scene was spot on, really good. Of like the Hulk and Bruce's mind are one. Like when he looks up at the shower head, and the next thing you know, it literally turns into a minigun off an Apache attack chopper, and he falls down, thinking he's getting shot at when he realized it was the Hulk that got shot at just probably a couple hours before.
Yeah,
And
but
so it shows you like they're one and the same.
but it was still a decent movie. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. That was
Yeah,
actually
I'll give
really
it
fairly
that.
good. Now the thing
The
is,
only the
like
funny scene there was
as far as like a good Superman movie, I mean, like I said, it's always about someone being able to give him like they basically brought like these other Kryptonians led by General Zod, which are like his people who are going to have the same power as he has. So yeah, that's a actual threat for Superman. But it carries
yeah.
over. It's like even games, Cody, because like if you look at like Superman games, there has yet to really be a good Superman game, because
I was about to say, don't you dare say Superman 64.
no, I'm not gonna say any Superman game, because like there's some that are like it's okay, but to have like Superman in a game, you have to like they always nerf him like terribly. They make him so
Yeah, because
weak.
they have to.
But it's like you never feel like you're playing as Superman. So it's like it's really hard to make a good Superman game. Now, okay,
Yeah.
there's actually a really good Hulk game, and it came out for like PS2, and I think
Hulk
it might have.
Ultimate Destruction.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, that's
I
the
have
one.
it.
I have it too. and it's so much fun because
Yes, it
you
was.
you actually feel like you're
You're
playing.
the Hulk.
Oh,
I'll
it
take another
feels
one. It
so
was the
good
Hulk. I'll
too.
take another good Hulk game. I was actually kind of interesting for like the style that it was going with. It was actually like Hulk, the like you run through the city as Hulk, and then there's times that you have to sneak around as Bruce and try to figure out pieces of the puzzle as well as what's going on. And it was based off the 2003 movie
That
with
sounds
the Gamma Dogs.
that
But
sounds
see,
like
here's the
it'd be
thing: the
fun.
game was a lot better than the movie
Oh yeah, there's another
because it actually
there's another case of that too, of that happening too, but because like the Mummy that came out with like Tom Cruise.
Oh, I was about to
That
say Brandon
movie.
Fraser.
No, that not the actually entertaining ones. I'm talking about the one that everyone doesn't like.
Oh, I don't know that. I didn't know Tom. Only movies I know with Tom Cruise is Top Gun.
Yeah, it's part of
My dad. No,
it's
no, no,
part
wait.
of
No,
like
no, no.
Universal's like uh was it like their MonsterVerse, or like their dark universe basically.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So it started out with like making a Dracula movie. So like it was Dracula Untold, and that was
Who's this film by?
I think I think Universal made it, I believe. And
But it
and
can't be
they
Monster. It can't be MonsterVerse because that's what Warner Brothers is doing right now.
was it's like their dark universe is what it's called, not
But it's probably
MonsterVerse.
that's what it is because I was about to say MonsterVerse is owned by Warner Brothers with Godzilla.
Yeah, no, it's like their dark universe. So they came out with like a Dracula movie, and they came out with I think they made, I don't know if they tried a Frankenstein movie to try to come out with
And
it,
that
but
made
they
a
did
Frankenstein movie. That
try.
would have to be pretty cool, but it has to be done proper.
They did a Invisible Man movie, and they did a
Did they just make a reboot of that?
and they yeah, that was the one I was talking about. And then they did the Mummy with Tom Cruise, which I didn't get received very well, and the Dracula one didn't get received all that great either. But it's
Wait, what years were these movies drawn? I think I might know.
I don't remember what years they came out. It came out a while. It was a while
I
ago,
see
but not
the
like
Invisible Man. If
too
I remember correctly, just
terribly
dropped.
long.
I think there was one that came. I think it dropped last year.
Might have been last year. I mean, they're still trying for it. It's like they're trying to get these monster movies. Like
But they're
essentially,
doing it. But see, here's the
all
thing:
these
if
old
you're
school
trying
classic
you're
monsters.
really doing it wrong. Here's why. Here's the way I see it. It's like kind of like the way like. See, the thing about it is like they're trying to rip off Marvel's MCU. But here's the thing that nobody
Well,
seems to sit down and understand.
rip it off, but they're trying to establish this sort of connected universe. There's like a lot
Exactly.
of movies are like
Yeah,
even
but see, here's the reason why no one ever seems to understand. This is what Disney done. They picked out a director and they said, "Here,
oops,
how you gonna build
you
a
falling
universe?" And he
downstairs.
said, "We're gonna make a plan. We're gonna
No.
do step 1. We're gonna do step 2. We're gonna do step 3. We're gonna do step 4, and then boom, you're gonna get your Avengers." And then what happened now? Well, I'm pretty sure we're 36 movies into the Infinity Saga.
Well, it's not that they're doing it wrong. It's just that the movies weren't that great. Like they're doing
You
individual
know
movies
why?
like that. What's your theory on this, Cody? Because I probably don't agree with
Bad
this. But
actors, bad story writers, bad directors. End the story.
well, it may not be all three. It's at least one of those things. Because you don't need all three to be bad to have a bad movie. Like it could be like a decent director, and the
That's what I'm
actors
saying.
are fairly decent, but if the story's crap, then they can only do so much with the movie. Like they can like like the Mummy with Tom Cruise. You look at it, the production value is good. I mean, there's decent
Yeah,
actors in
Tom
there. Like
Cruise.
they don't have like actors who don't know how to act in this movie. They have like some top build cast in this movie. But at the same time, the problem is the story is just so
Makes sense.
so ridiculous. So at
Exactly,
best,
and that's the thing. It's just that's one, and that because that's the backs right there backs up my theory. Either that's on B, bad writing.
yeah, it's one of the three, but it's something bad about it. And other times it could be like the director they brought on. It could be whoever wrote the movie is like, okay, didn't do a great job writing it.
I'll tell you another good
One of
thing,
them.
and I'll give you another good prime example. The Mandalorian. You know why it was so successful?
That was good story writing and a good director, and as well
No,
as the
it wasn't a good
cast as
director. It
well.
was good directors. Each episode was directed by someone different, giving a different point of view of the Star Wars lore.
In either case, you still had a good director doing each episode, so you had
That's what
someone who
yeah. But
actually
each
knew what they were
person brought
doing.
something different.
It's the same thing, Cody. It's not any different. It's just even if it is multiple directors, it's still a good director
Would you rather have
going
me
through.
rather stick to the same story through that same directors, but just tell it in a different way, or would you like to say one director say one part of the story, but then the next person says let me introduce you to another story?
But see, the
Which way
problem
would you take? Would you take the blue pill or the green pill?
I'd really honestly prefer, unless it's done right, I prefer the same director. And the reason is because things can get lost as far as continuity if you're not careful doing it that way. Because you have like one director, or like the tone could be different. So like look at these Star Wars movies as far as like
Which ones?
7, 8, 9, like the newest ones.
Okay, so sequel. Okay.
So like the newest ones that take place after the original 3.
Yeah. Okay. Sequels.
That one is basically like one director for the first one. Then they changed directors in the second one. And there's a bit of a shift in story and bit of inconsistencies with things that were happening and the what was trying to be communicated. And then you end up with like it brought back the director for I think from the first one for the last one, and then he's having to like retcon a lot of stuff from the previous one and try to like double back on some of the stuff and trying to make it work in some way. So I think the series would have been better if they had kept the same director throughout as opposed to like changing directors. So it can work out. You're absolutely right, right as far as that, and it can be some very unique storytelling, telling different aspects, but it's also very risky.
Well, the other thing about it is you got to remember the Star Wars community is not one to be happy to be told the same story over and over. Because do I need to remind you what Seven's story plot was?
Well, The Mandalorian isn't telling you the same story over and over.
I didn't talk about
It's
Mandalorian. I said Star Wars Episode 7.
I know, but I'm
Now
talking
you
about.
bringing something else into this. Where I said
We
Star Wars
started
Episode 7.
talking about The Mandalorian, you ridiculous person. I'm not
And
bringing
then
anything
you
else
brought up the
into it.
sequels. Well, that's where I'm still at. I'm still on the sequels.
I know, but we're going back to The Mandalorian about the different
Oh no,
directors
we
thing.
still got here.
Yes, we are. We're going
You
back
ain't
and
going. You ain't
forth.
winning
They
this.
are all. Oh, I'm
All right,
winning this, sir.
4
Don't even try.
You gonna go get you? You gonna go order DoorDash and get you a 4 for 4 meal from Wendy's?
What's wrong with Wendy's, sir? Tell me what's wrong with Wendy's.
I'm on Wendy's. I'm on a Wendy's jokes
Honestly,
screen right now.
what's wrong with Wendy's?
Don't you get a double? You better get a triple. You better get a frosty with that. You better get a big large fry.
When you say you're on Wendy's jokes, you're saying you don't have anything else better to say. No, you're out of material. No, I'm joking. Anyway.
Pretty much. I know you're not cheating on KFC with Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I heard nothing.
I
Anyway.
know you're not cheating on McDonald's with Wendy's.
McDonald's. Oh my god, I don't go to McDonald's. Like, I'm sorry if anyone likes McDonald's.
Oh, you're cheating on McDonald's with Wendy's. How dare you? What's wrong with McDonald's has done for you?
The only way I'd go to McDonald's is for breakfast. Like, the only way I consider McDonald's is breakfast.
I told you don't get me started.
Like, that is the only reason I'm going to McDonald's. Any other reason is I'm like, no. Sorry, but no. That is just, absolutely not.
It's not amazing what I love about Mandalorian, about Star Wars, is because it's a different story. It's not like, ooh, we got star planes, we got a galaxy under the war, we got this, we got that. It's like, you told us the story in episodes 4, 5, 6. I don't want to hear about a galaxy. I mean, okay, so what made Star Wars 1, 2, 3 so good was it showed before the Empire.
Are you sure?
That's the only reason people liked it.
Are you sure it's different directors though, or is it different writers?
Yeah. Bryce Dallas Howard directed an episode of Mandalorian. Bill Mayfield, he directed one. John Favreau directed one. There was a different director for each episode of The Mandalorian.
Well, Jon Favreau has his hands in everything going on with The Mandalorian, though. Like, he may have directed one, but he has his hands on it.
Well, yeah, because he also plays as the heavy. Because in season 1, he also plays as the heavy merc that brings on that Gatling gun. And he also gets into that little knife fight with Mando as well.
was more than that. Like he is like in charge. Just like Kathleen Kennedy's
Yeah, I
like
know.
in
But
charge of like the movie side
if
of
you
it.
actually watch like an episode of The Mandalorian, you can watch it to the end, and it says directed by so and so, and it'll be a different person each time.
I need
Or
to.
you could actually go into the show Disney of making The Mandalorian, and they'll actually sit down and talk about why they went the route with a different director each time.
Yeah, but in either case, I mean, it's a risky move, but it said it seemed to work out for him at the very least.
Yeah, because they all wanted because they wanted to each tell this. They wanted to tell a different part of the story, but just in a different way.
But at the same time, like overall, the Mandalorian was telling a different story than even the movies because it had nothing. It wasn't like Jedi focused. Now, mind you, you did
Exactly,
have.
that's the thing. You can't just rely on the same material because your galaxy in Star Wars is infinite.
It was. It wasn't.
If you run out of content in Star Wars, I will be shocked.
I should.
Because
I should
to me, I
also.
don't think we scratched the surface just yet.
I should also say it wasn't like without Jedi stuff in it because even like Grogu, he was.
Oh, I'm so glad you actually said that.
He had the Force, you know, and he had Force abilities.
Yeah, and then Ahsoka, yeah, because
Ahsoka and then
take,
Luke, but it wasn't like really heavily Jedi focused like the movies have gotten.
But it was solely most on them. I was like, oh, we got the round of Force and stuff. It's like I got this child, now I have to protect him. What do I do with him? Now you're saying too, you must take him back to his people. It's like where's the people? It's like we don't know because they've been killed out. So you're on your own. You have to find one. And so it's like they just don't. It's like they're not. It's like so. There's like they're still exploring the life after Order 66. So it's basically like good luck trying to find a Jedi.
I mean, it's kind of, but it's well past just the end of like the Empire itself. So it's more than just like the
but for
end.
some reason, the Empire's still kind of around.
Well, yeah, of course. Okay, so
and it's kind of funny too because I love that scene with Boba Fett when he goes.
Oh, hold on, Cody, hold on, because it's kind of funny about that because there was like some YouTuber I was watching who was like complaining about episode 7 about how like it's like for some reason like why is like how this First Order come about, like why, like if the empire is done with, like how can you have the First Order? And the whole thing is it's like, look, you have to understand, yeah, you killed the Emperor and you defeated their weapon doesn't mean you're not gonna have supporters of the Empire still around and still have soldiers who are loyal to the empires. That was the fact that there is still remnants of the Empire around. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Like to me,
so I'm going to say. So I'm can I ask you a serious question? And I mean, this is dead serious.
Yeah.
Have you seriously not read the comics about the origins of the First Order?
I've not read any of the comics.
That is the darkest story in Star Wars, and when I say that, I mean they came from a really messed up origins, and it's not Empire origins neither. It is something messed up. They literally were sent. So basically, what Palpatine knew his defeat was going to come because he planned everything. So what he done, he wanted the strongest of his most loyal people to survive one of the most harshest training trips he could ever do, that he could basically burn out humanity in them. He wanted to burn out all the hope and compassion in them. So what he done is he sent them to the galaxies of the unknown. Weird. And they're basically instructed not to return for 20 years. And they were trapped in this endless, they were basically like trapped in an endless cycle of just this non-stop nightmare feel. It was just torture after torture, breaking them down, making them a monster. And then when Palpatine and the Empire was defeated, when the First Order showed up, that's when they come in as darker, as hard as they have. Because like they were just literally sent there to be tortured by monsters, just to become a monster, to keep the order. But it wasn't as the Empire. It was someone completely new. It's someone completely different. It's someone who would be far darker than you could think. and it is literally right.
It's
And it
but
and
it's
the
still
comics breakdown.
it's still
And the comics
Empire
breaks down even
connected though,
worse.
Cody. It's still Empire
No,
connected. Yeah, it is.
Palpatine.
It's
If
Empire.
that was
It's
true, then
Empire
Palpatine
connected.
should
If
get mad now, should he?
Palpatine, you
And
just
again, that's a cult.
you just said, Cody. You said Palpatine just planned this, that he had made this contingency in place in case he got
That was with
defeated.
the cult, not the. That was with the cult. Not bad.
Cody,
I
you're
forgot about the cult.
Cody.
that
Stop being
resurrected the Nine.
confusing here. What are you doing? Focus
I
here.
forgot that episode 9 was so confusing because like when he talked because when Paul Damon says that Palpatine is back and then next thing you know he goes to it cuts to like a cult. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, are these people just really high on space? Or this actually like a real legit cult in Star Wars?
Well, it's more of a cult, like kind of, I guess, worshiping the Sith or wanting the return of the Sith. So
Okay.
that's
See,
that's what it
when I
is,
watched
Cody.
I
It's
was
just,
so blank of. I was like, what am I reading or watching?
it's like Sith followers or Sith supporters, I guess, if you can call it.
So on a side note, are you gonna get the Star Wars: The Old Republic game when it drops? They're
I
bringing
might,
the RPG classic back.
I might get it.
I'm thinking
I
about. I
liked
am
I
gonna
liked
get
them.
it.
I liked the games. I liked them when I played them. So
Oh, you did play them once?
yeah, I played them on original Xbox.
Okay, I thought that's what it came out for.
I have the disc for the second one, but it doesn't work anymore. I need a new one. I'd love to get if they did the
What
same
time
thing
frame
for
of
the
the
second
story
one.
is it in? Is it like is it so? It's not the Old Republic. Is that the MMO one or is that a different one?
It's a different one. Now the MMO one.
See, I remember one
think
being based like it's somewhere in the Old Republic, but it was set like an MMO.
like the Old Republic. That's like long before even the like episode 1. Hold on here.
Yeah, I know that. I know where it takes place in the storyline, but I
Hello,
just don't know what
C's.
the game setup was because I never played it. And now that it's coming back, I want to get it and try it out.
Yeah, it's like long before. I mean, you're talking like
Because
when,
I do know that it has like the Clone Command. I do know it has like the commando unit that actually can fight the Sith.
like it's when
Because I actually watched that cinematic, and that was awesome.
it's when
I was
like,
like, these guys are cool.
yeah, it's when like the Sith are still around.
Yeah, it was
I
like the ancient
think
war, the Sith and Jedi. So that's when I know where it's at.
I think like I know how it ends basically. I don't know if I want to tell you because I don't want to ruin it.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me. I mean, if you want to, you can. Or I'm going to enjoy the game regardless because it's been a while since I had a decent Star Wars game.
I don't really want to say much because the fact that we have to. I mean, like we haven't played it yet. Now there's a lot of people who are going to get it, who did play it, who know how it ends, and there's YouTube videos out there you can find out how, more information about it. But it's like,
Yeah.
honestly,
See, for me, because like I've actually been watching a YouTube series, and it's actually based on the Old Republic, but it's actually called Captain Rex, the most loyal soldier of the Republic. And the guy actually customized his character to look like Captain Rex of the 501st. And he literally it literally is him like running around like a Mass Effect style battling, and it is so cool. So I was just curious. I was like, is that the same one? Because if that's true, I'm going to have so much fun creating like the most bizarre clone Jedi trooper I can make.
oh, that's ridiculous. But yeah,
I know.
I'm hoping the second one gets the re-release, like, because it's not so much a remake as it's like an HD re-release kind of thing.
Well, see, what I've understood is that this said that this timeless classic will get a remaster plus kind of like a remake as well.
Well, it's gonna be the same.
I don't know. I've never played it, so I don't know what's going to be added to it and what's not. So you're going to have to be the one to explain that stuff to me.
I've not played all
I've
the way
never
through the
touched it.
first one. I've played more of the second one than the first one, so I'm not really gonna know.
What was?
Now
Wait a minute.
it's
So,
it's
wait a
basically
minute.
gonna look better. It's gonna look a lot nicer than the first one than when it
Wait a
first
minute.
came out.
When you say ancient Sith, isn't there a Sith Lord in the game in one of those two games that talks about being able to eat that silence the whole planet?
I don't know, but I think it actually does involve like Darth Revan.
Yes. Okay. That. Yes. Then this is yes. I cannot wait because I've actually been wanting to explore like some of the older Siths, like Darth Ravis and Darth Plagueis. I've wanted to explore them, and this is going to be a easy trip into learning for me.
Now there is
I do plan to pick it up on the Switch and on PlayStation.
you can actually like it has like two different endings to it depending on what you choose.
So a good ending and a bad ending.
I mean, I guess. Oh god, we have another trader here. Hold on. Hold on.
Is he not? He's not trying to make out with his llamas, are is he?
This no, not this time.
Thank
That was
God.
that was crazy. Okay, hold on. Hold on here. Excuse me, trader. Hello.
Does he have anything worth collecting?
And I killed him.
Oh, I was gonna say, see if he has something worth collecting. That's usually what I do. Is see if they got something worth collecting, I'll see if they got something. If not, I just kill them.
I just killed him. They're annoying. Like, get out of my way. I don't want what you have. I don't care. Okay. So I've got like the tower on the one side done. I don't have any windows. I need to put windows in the tower.
So I'm gonna turn a creative mode on just for a quick second, guys. I want to kill myself. Uh, don't worry about why I'm doing this. It's just because I'm like super far away.
Yeah, I can see you're like you're in like the far corner of my map, and you're probably like way off.
So now I need to turn difficulty on to normal, and I need to kill myself and splat.
You fell
And
from my
now
place.
go back into settings, and go back to difficulty and put it back on peaceful. Okay, we're back. I was like negative 1584.
See, that is the hold on, you step back for a bit. That is the castle we have right there.
Yay! So I can start moving stuff in later. Yay!
You've got like two floors and one tower. I want to put another tower on the right side as well. Maybe a bridge between the two towers. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe a glass tunnel between the two towers. That'd be kind of neat. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll work it out. We're getting close to time though. It's 9:56.
We'll go ahead and add some stuff, and I'm going to head drop off some stuff. Cause as soon as I brush my teeth, I'm jumping into some Batman. I'm gonna jump into Batman Arkham Knight and finish it up.
I need to go take out the trash real quick, and then I'll probably head to bed shortly after. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's just a checkup, is all. Just
still
It's kind of a annual or semi-annual checkup. But I do need to get some sleep because I was up early this morning. Had an early day at work. You saw that tower of what the hell is that dirt over there? You made a tower of, or like a big old
that
thing
was
of?
that was the marker whenever I found this village for the first time.
Oh, okay.
That was just so I could remember where the new village was going to, where the new home was.
Gotcha.
If you want to take it down, take it down.
Not worried about it. I was just curious. I'm like, what the hell is that big old thing over there?
Yeah, I found it, and so when I found it, I was like, "Well, it's a lot better than the other area I'm in." So I'll just mark it.
Cool. Alrighty.
So
about 3 minutes.
So the Old Republic. Actually, I need to see when that drops. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm not on my Switch. Oh my God! I forgot I left this here. I forgot I left YouTube on this entire time.
I mean, that's fine. You can leave the YouTube on. I don't care.
Well, I didn't want to do that. Actually, I wanted to save some of my battery.
Well, maybe you want to drain your battery. That's up to you. I don't care. So anyway,
let's see here.
Do something real quick here and go. Nice and close up. I didn't start the music either. I was playing this whole time with no music.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Because I know what I'm doing. Apparently,
it will drop 11/11. Oh, it is done out.
11/11.
Yeah, it dropped already.
I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised it ain't been. I'm surprised I ain't heard about it on IGN or anything. Because usually, I'm on like the IGN like following game page and stuff. They usually are dropping costs.
I wonder if it's on Steam or in the PlayStation Store. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, it should be there because I think that's where I've actually saw was the PlayStation. And I hope it's $14.99 here as well. If it is, that'll be great for me.
About $15? I mean, that'd be cool. That wouldn't be a bad
Yeah, a
price for it.
classic like that is usually a classic like that is just about 60.
Speaking of which, you see the Grand Theft Auto series is on Switch now?
I'm surprised Nintendo actually allowed that.
I'm not. What are you talking about? Nintendo's allowed worse
Nintendo
on
has
there.
always been family friendly. Excuse you.
Always family friendly. Psh. That's funny, Cody.
Star Wars Jedi Academy.
Do you not know that they released a game for the Wii that it basically was like really like blood heavy? Like it was it's like a third person perspective, maybe,
No More
or a
Heroes.
second person. No. Not. I mean, that was one that wasn't family friendly either. But no, this is another one. It's called Mad World, I think it was Mad World. But it's like all black and white until you slash someone, and then it was like blood everywhere. Like it was crazy, insane. So yeah, it was kind of interesting. Let me see here real quick. It is
Republic Commandos. That was a fun one.
search.
I'm not seeing it right now. And I know I saw it on the PlayStation page on YouTube. So Star Wars is basically prequel and Rebels.
I mean, you got Force Unleashed 2. Jedi Knight. Yeah, it'd be pretty well featured if it was there.
That's what I'm saying.
Super Star Wars. Oh, that's a throwback right there. That was Star Wars on the Super
NES.
Nintendo, the SNES, not the NES. You're talking like the Super Nintendo here.
So I guess that's
Jedi
weird.
Fallen Order. I think I already have that. I think I have that for like. I got it when it was like free. They had it free for PS Plus. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's you have to check, you may have to check it out, see what it is. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, we're going to log this off here. So appreciate everyone for being here. It's about time, 10 o'clock. So no Minecraft next week. I will have some other videos posted next week, but no Minecraft next week. I do have another episode of Home Sweet Home coming Thursday, so hopefully that should be up this coming Thursday. So that should be what today is the 16th, so the 18th that should be up. Awesome, fantastic. So appreciate everyone. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you're watching it afterwards, thank you for watching the stream. If you watched it during, but I appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves. Stay awesome. Until then, we'll see you next time.